Welcome to City Fans, your number one place for Manchester City match updates, transfer news, and behind-the-scenes training action. If you love City as much as we do, you're in the right place. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay connected with everything happening at the City Fans. Let's go, citizens! Inside the Manchester United and Man City interest in Antoine Semenyo, Manchester United and Manchester City are interested in signing Bournemouth forward Antoine Semenyo in January. Bournemouth forward Antoine Semenyo is likely to be the talk of the January transfer window, with the Premier League's top clubs all vying for his signature next month. On New Year's Day, a release clause of £65 million will go live for a limited time, and both Manchester United and Manchester City are weighing up activating it. Semenyo has scored 8 goals and bagged 3 assists this season, and while he could be available in the summer, no team looks willing to take this risk. Reports suggest City are Semenyo's preferred destination, but United are not thought to be out of the running. The 25-year-old is the latest star player ready to make a move to a top club, but exactly who that will be remains to be seen. So with Semenyo's future firmly in the balance, Men's Sport has asked United and City writers Tyrone Marshall and Simon Bajkowski for the state of play at the Manchester club surrounding Semenyo and transfers. Yes, United's financial situation is much improved from a year ago, and they are now more comfortable with their compliance with profit and sustainability rules, which are coming to an end anyway. They spent more than expected in the summer, and much of it was on what United saw as favourable payment terms, so they can make this deal happen, especially as it was a move they had planned for the summer anyway. United feel they are in with a chance, so the indications are he is open to it. They aren't making smooth progress towards qualifying next season either, but you feel that it is there for them if they can put the pedal down. There is still an attraction to playing for this club, despite what has happened in the last few years. I think he fits in as both, and that will be a big attraction to United. If everyone is fit and available, I would expect him to get in the team as a left wing-back, with Ahmad on the right and Matthias Cunha and Brian Mbeumo as the number 10s. That would give United significant firepower and a much more attacking outlook. But Semenyo can play on both flanks and through the middle, and the fact he could cover so many of those positions in Amorim's system makes him doubly attractive. As a left wing-back, he is an upgrade on everyone. Diogo Dalot has done a respectable job there, and Patrick Dorgu looked better at Villa Park, but it is still a problem position. Semenyo could fill it, and as an option as another number 10, he is clearly better than Joshua Zirkzee as well. He would be a major upgrade at left wing back, and as the 3rd or 4th number 10. Semenyo is a wide option in a team that is not flush with them. Pep Guardiola has moved away from using his wingers really this season, even moving Jeremy Doku inside. Semenyo can play on either flank and so could give City extra options of playing, but at the same time he will also be expected to add extra dimensions to his game. In terms of the current squad, he would definitely move ahead of Oscar Bob. The Norwegian hasn't recovered from the leg fracture that robbed him of a breakthrough at the beginning of the 2023/24 campaign, so is looking vulnerable in the January window. Semenyo would also be expected to challenge with Savinho, who he has outperformed this season with Bournemouth, and Doku for a place in the team. More than anything, with a January signing, you want somebody who can fit straight into the team. Semenyo is a bit different in the sense he's only moving in January because of opportunity for him and Bournemouth. But the fact he is Premier League proven is perfect for a manager looking to make sure he has a squad capable of going far in all competitions. 5 transfers. Man City could complete in January. Semenyo, sales and squad calls. Manchester City are keen on Antoine Semenyo, and it could be a busy January transfer window at the Etihad. Manchester City have generally been quiet observers in the January transfer window. Then 2025 happened. The Blues were in the grip of a dreadful run of form, and Pep Guardiola and Sheikhy Begiristain acted. The City rebuild Guardiola felt could be conducted in the summer was brought forward, and the Blues spent nearly £200 million in strengthening the squad, more than half the total outlay of Premier League clubs. Omar Marmoush and Nico Gonzalez arrived as first-team options, while Vita Rice and Abdulkadir Kusanov were signed with the future in mind. It was by far the busiest January window in recent times for City, who also offloaded long-term captain Kyle Walker on loan. As we prepare for the 2026 January window to open, City are again expected to be active. Here's 5 transfers that could happen next month. City are actively looking at the Bournemouth man, who has a £65 million release clause in his contract that can be activated in January. The 25-year-old is almost certain to leave the Cherries, and a clutch of clubs are keen on his services, including Manchester United. Chelsea are also interested, and Liverpool are long-term admirers. Tottenham have been credited with an interest, although that feels remote given Spurs' league position and the other sides in contention for his signature. Semenyo scored 14 times for club and country last season, and his goal threat, versatility, Premier League experience and work rate make him an attractive fit for City. It rather summed up Bob's season that when handed an opportunity in the League Cup tie with Brentford, he was forced off injured inside 20 minutes. The winger has bags of potential and looked set for a defining role at the start of last season, before a leg fracture in August put pay to his chances. This term he struggled for opportunities, and when they've arisen he hasn't taken them. A move away in January, and a distinct possibility, although it remains to be seen whether that will be a loan or permanent exit. The midfielder hasn't been part of City's plans for about 3 years. He did make an appearance off the bench against Huddersfield in the early rounds of the Carabao Cup, but has no future at the Etihad. He'll be allowed to depart if an offer arrives. Since coming on for a surprise debut in the FA Cup final and scoring and catching the eye on the Club World Cup, things haven't gone to plan for the youngster. A switch to Bayer Leverkusen looked a good move, but the manager that signed him, Erik ten Hag, was sacked in the opening weeks of the season, and Echeverri has struggled for chances since. He's set to depart Germany next month, and the hunt for a new club will begin. City's sister side Jerome